Now, this is the beginning of the listening section. You will see a short instruction here and two icons here that show you can listen to it twice. But read the question first quickly to see what the general subject is so you can be in expectation of it. And now we press the icon.
Let me be clear about this. As you know, all students are allowed to put up notices in the school with all sorts of information which may be of interest to other students. And I must say, some of you take great care to produce really artistic notices. Now, the school rule on notices is clear. They may be displayed only on notice boards provided by the school, and any notices placed anywhere else will be immediately removed.
So the answer was, where to display them. And now we can press the next section. Again, another short question before the big one at the end. So where will the man leave his car tonight? We make the volume up.
So here's your room key, and I've got your passport details. Now what about parking?
My car's just outside the hotel at the moment, so I'll have to move it. Would it be all right to leave it in the market square overnight?
You could do that, but I wouldn't recommend it. We have our own garage under the hotel. It's just €5 a night. We'll park it there for you if you like.
Oh, great. Here are the keys. I've already taken all my luggage out.
Gotta be this one. Press it. Continue. You may find this section takes a long time to load because of all the long audio. And here we have the last and I think the most difficult part of the exam, listening part 3. This is the last part of the test, the final listening section. The thing to do here is don't press the audio button straight away. If you have time, have a look through all the questions. Question 1 is here. By clicking here, we see all of questions 2's answers, 3, 4, 5, 6. By clicking through the questions, you get an idea what the subject is. You'll be more ready to listen when you've seen it. We now see the subject is a camera, a digital camera, and the details about it. So now we're ready to play it. The thing with this section, which I think is a bit hard, is that there's no time to stop in between questions. Once you ask question 2, once you finish question 1, you'll find she continues talking and she's talking about question 2, 3, 4. So don't get left behind. You can listen a second time, and as it's the end of the test, you may not have much time to do that. Okay, so we're going to play it now. The point is to listen out for the key words when you know each question is coming. Body here, controls for question 3, functions for question 4, and so on. Okay, so we'll have a go at playing it now and see if we can hear the answers. She does slightly change her voice when she's starting what is clearly a new paragraph and a new answer. Listen out for that. Okay, let's play it.
The product I'm going to review this week is a digital camera, the Roxel DX15. It's hard to criticize a camera you can buy for $110, a real bargain for anyone. You simply can't expect greatness in all features at that price. A low-price model will probably be fantastic in some areas, and it does look stylish,
Not
but
this
other
one.
things will have to be lacking. This is certainly true with the DX15.
Must be number 1.
The body of the Roxel
Body.
DX15 measures 91 millimeters wide by 56 millimeters high. It's 28 millimeters deep and weighs 128 grams, so it fits easily in a pocket or a small bag. Its silver body is a combination of metal and plastic. It's strong enough not to get damaged from being banged around in a bag,
It's
so
strong.
it's great for keeping with you in
Not
case
weak.
of unexpected photo opportunities.
Not this one.
The only problem is the design of the little door on the bottom of the camera, which covers the rechargeable battery and memory card. It slides open a little too easily, even sometimes while you're taking photos with the camera.
There we are.
It's also
Battery.
very easy to put the battery in incorrectly because it's not clear which way round it should go.
Now listen out for question 3.
All the camera control buttons and dials
Camera
are
controls.
on the back of the camera. The dials are small but turn easily, and they don't move when you're pulling the camera out of your pocket. However, all the buttons are really tiny and sometimes need to be pressed more than once because of this.
Difficult to operate.
Let me talk about the camera functions.
Functions.
Finding your way around the menu system is extremely simple. It has no standard functions and the added advantage of face detection. That's where the camera finds faces in a picture and adjusts itself to the best settings for the faces. And this function works quickly and accurately. But we think users will miss having guidelines for photograph composition, not available on this model. Picture quality is about what we expected for this camera. It's definitely better than the cameras you get on phones, but it's certainly not great. In all conditions, the photos it takes lack sharpness and detail. Colors and white balance are satisfactory, though it has some problems in the blues. In conclusion, the Roxel DX15 is relatively cheap and easy to use, making it a reasonable choice for those who want something of average quality that doesn't cost too much. However, if you can afford a little more, the Roxel D120 is a much better choice, with improved picture quality and performance. Those who don't mind a bigger camera could also take a look at the Proto P10, which costs about the same as the DX15.
That's the end. Check we've done all the answers. They're all answered. Press this button, and that's the end.